Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Yathagnir-dahika shakti Ramakrishne stita hiya sarva vidya svarupam tam sharadam pranamamyaham. Namah Shri Yatirajaya Vivekananda Suraye Satchit Sukha Swarupaya Swamine Tapaharine. My love and blessings to you all. Keep your heart always dipped in love, soaked in love. You have seen gulab jamun, how it is soaked in sugar syrup. We are studying Bhagavad Gita, and how must be we full of love. Krishna's incarnation is incarnation of love. And we see, we are daily hearing gospel of Ram Krishna. What must be our personality? Always ready to sacrifice every moment for this world. Able to love everyone without any differentiation. Intellect like Swamiji's, always sharp to grasp the truth. Everything in this world is covered with unreal untruth. It is a mixture of truth and untruth. Satyanritam mithuni kritya lokoyam vyavaharaha. We have to take the satya and leave the asatya. Anrita, that vision which Janaka had to see the divine everywhere, to penetrate through everything and see the reality. That must be our personality. Expand yourself to the cosmic level always. The essence of Bhagavad Gita and essence of Sri Ramakrishna's gospel is to expand your consciousness, to be one with God always. A part of the mind working in the world, 25% will do. As you go on reducing, everything seems to be mechanical, and whole heart you can give to God, and much of the mind you can give to God, even during activities. So expand your mind to be always one with God, heart one with all beings, and your mind one with nature. What a beautiful nature everywhere. We have no time even to observe and enjoy it. So always exploitations. How will I get? What will I get? No, what will I give? I, mine and you are to be replaced by you, yours, and for you. That is what we are. We are representing a huge tradition, huge parampara, Sri Ramakrishna parampara. And we are studying Bhagavad Gita, the previous incarnation of Sri Ramakrishna. So that we must be able to. Now we saw in the what is the meaning of Bhagavad Gita, what is the content, how we are going with it. We saw Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad Gita su Upanishatsu. Bhagavad we could understand to great extent. Gita, the term Gita. Gita means this song, Gita, song. But it is not general song what is sung by all. It is God singing. The song sung by God is Gita. Gita is that which carries knowledge. And this Gita is sung. Why do we sing song? Why God sings song? We sing song to entertain others, to find joy within, to give instructions to others. Saints sing. It carries instruction, it carries knowledge. It is conveying some knowledge. It is, last we are using it for singing, for putting children into sleep. And Lord is singing to wake up the sleeping soul. Bhagavad Gita is a song sung by Lord to wake up the sleeping soul. The soul has to wake up. It has to shed all its dirt, outer and inner, to enter into that state. Wake up, wake up. It is something like Swamiji saying, wake up, arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. That kind of voice, Krishna's. Krishna and Swamiji, you see, almost similar. They are standing always with stick, chauti, to drive, to goad. We need that. And Bhagavad Gita is what we, as we go on seeing, it is call of the spirit absolute to the call of the individualized spirit. Both are spirit. God is also spirit, Jiva is also spirit. It is Paramatman's call for the Jiva. Paramatman is calling to Jiva. Wake up, call, time over, life is going. So this call of the Paramatman to Jiva, to the spirit, from the spirit absolute to the spirit individualized, is Bhagavad Gita. It is what we see, God's effort to wake up the sleeping soul. It is God's effort. We don't even know there is something called God. What it is, who is it, how it is, we can't understand also. So God comes down to human level and wakes up the man. He goes on whispering, he is going continuously whispering in our hearts. All hearts is whispering. From our coming into the nature, Prakriti, from that time he is whispering, he is blowing his flute. Wake up, my child, wake up. I am here. Why are you seeing outside? Turn inside, I am there. And that call, it is whispering. We have turned deaf ears to our inner world. We are actively participating in the external world. So this we see, it is lionizing the soul. Get up. Swamiji used to wake up, make people wake up, you see. Powerful magnetic and lightning strokes like that. Krishna is now, who was whispering within the heart of the man, now having taken a human body, stands outside and shouts aloud on his top of his voice to make all the humans hear that voice. And those who hear it will immediately wake up. It is goading the soul, and it has to wake up. and all defects has to be driven away, and you have to emerge out of that veil of ignorance is covering the soul, veil of Maya. If you wake up, the veil of Maya, you can tear it away. That tearing away of the Maya is the whole thing. And how do you emerge it? You know, it is like a signet coming out of egg of a pen. Signet is our Hamsa, swan. Swan's young one is called signet. The chick of the swan is called signet. How the signets come out of the egg of the swan. Female swan is called pen. From the pen, egg of the pen, like that. So beautiful. You have to emerge out of this bodily existence into enlightened. You have to come out as an enlightened soul, enlightened person. So that is the call of the Lord. Gita, Bhagavad Gita. It is song sung by the Lord Himself. So this is tapping at the inner strength, Atma Bala of a person, and linking our soul to the eternal reality, my own reality. I don't know. I'm identified with body. Though nature takes me every day out of this body to sleep, still I have no slightest inclination to know that, nor there is any indication of knowing it. So that Atma Bala, inner strength, the Lord taps on the inner strength. Wake up, wake up. It is Bhagavad Gita. As you read, go on reading, we will see that Lord is tapping for the inner, Arjuna, all others, just to follow Dharma. How much difficult it is to have a self-control. Everybody runs, driven by their mind. They don't have self-control. I like this, I don't like this. Everything is the play of mind and yielding of soul to the mind's demands. So here we see it is becoming independent. Slowly I am emerging out. There Krishna makes the clear understanding. He gives the clear understanding of Atman. Second chapter begins with the self-knowledge. What are you? See, look within. He is linking you to the eternal, your own eternal, pure, divine existence, which is within you. You are that. And you have forgotten, you have lost your identity. The lost identity He wants to restore to you. That is Bhagavad Gita. And this is the thing, He idolizes the whole Atman, making something like an idol. Idolizes with love, reverence, and keeping the self, Atman, on the highest, supreme platform of the supreme. It's ultimate. Reach that. That is the ocean of bliss. He clearly makes it so that you get rid of all inner defects, inner imperfections, all drop away when you become, even the mental awareness will not allow you to enter into the small petty things of the world or seeking the small enjoyments of the world. Just a clear understanding, mental understanding will open you from within. So this getting rid of all things inner. It is suggesting, guiding. Every step it is being guided. And it is making you get established in your own real nature, the pure truth. Encouraging you. Now, another aspect of Bhagavad Gita, you see, it is a war field, war going on. Keep aside the historical war. He is answering the wars and battles that we have to face in life. So many wars we have to fight, so many battles we have to encounter in life. Life itself is war field. Living itself is a war. And there we are moving. And the whole life is a constant war. In the war field of life, our life is going. And here, Sri Krishna is preparing you to face calmly with confidence, with full of strength, vigor. Yes, I can face any problem of my life. And joyfully, freely, like an expert player, with everything at his own disposal. So this wisdom, conviction and courage, with that you are going to face the wars of what are these wars that we are going to, body and spirit. There is bodily existence, body and spirit. I am spiritual existence is there deep within. Bodily existing is covering outside. Body is running towards the world for enjoyments and possessions. And the soul is aspiring for release from the bodily encasement. War is going on. We have to face this battle alone. Nobody will help us. Nobody can come to the font even to give water if we are tired. It's our battle, individual battle, to win over the bodily existence, to deny the bodily existence. Then we see between the ignorance and knowledge, the supreme knowledge. The knowledge wants to enter, and the ignorance resists it. No. It keeps the world spellbound. It doesn't want to quit. Two things cannot occupy the same place at the same time. If ignorance is there, knowledge cannot come. If knowledge is there, ignorance cannot come. So ignorance doesn't want, it persists. So the knowledge, there is a war. The ignorance persisting and knowledge. I am Brahman. I am Atman. Knowledge, supreme knowledge. God is there for me. I am child of God. I have no fears. All these are knowledge. All God is in everyone. I am there in everyone. All these knowledges are I, mine, and for me is covering that whole thing. And then there is the war between the eternal existence, unchanging eternal existence, and ever-changing passing incidents of life, passing show, between the relative existence in which we live with the relativity as bodies and the absolute existence. There is war. Battle, everything. Now, war question doesn't come at all, because it is individual battle that we have to fight. There is nobody with us. We are alone in this war. So we see this spell put by the Maya. It just doesn't want to. The ever-changing world, it doesn't want to withdraw the spell it has put. Enticing spell. Everything is enticing. Everything is trying to capture, arrest me. And the spell, I am captured by the Maya. It doesn't want to withdraw its spell. That eternal existence can present itself. The Satchidananda Sagara can present itself. So war is taking place. Within you see constant war between the vasanas and the self-control. The biggest war we are facing now is cell phone, mobile. Nobody wants to keep it away. 2 minutes, 1 minute they immediately open and see something. So where is the self-control? Here comes the war between the self-control and the vasanas. How we create the vasanas and how we are fighting with our own vasanas. This, in every field we see the self-control is on one side and vasanas are on. So many vasanas inside drive. The momentum of the past is driving us. This is so many wars we are fighting within again between our humanhood and animalhood. Again, somehow we come out of the animalhood, between animalhood, humanhood and divinehood there is war. Till you reach the absolute, till you realize God, the war goes on unceasingly. And now the God understands the plight. He is indweller. Every soul is weeping. With all things given by God, His tears is never ending. And here comes the most important part, divine interference. Divine interferes. In seeing the plight of the jivas, his own children, his own manifestation, as if I have become many, and myself suffering. Any cell in your body, any part in your body is paining, even nail, tooth, anything is paining, you are affected. And like that, God is affected by everybody's. Seeing the plight of the jiva, He incarnates. This is divine interference. It is God is omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent, and omnicompassionate. This compassion of God starts working. Oh, my children, His love infinite starts working. It manifests, makes the incarnation possible. Now this whispering God comes out, has come out to the world in human form. Having taken the human form, He starts singing aloud. Here I am, my child. How Sri Ramakrishna used to climb on the Kunti and shout at the people. Where are you, my children? My ears have become deaf and paining, hearing the word, people speaking about the world and world and world. Where are you? Come. Then one by one, Naren and all started coming. Like that, God, when He takes the human form, He sings this Bhagavad Gita. So God sang that song, Bhagavad Gita, from the whisper from within, calling. Man did not hear. He had to come down in human form as Krishna and then sing that song of Bhagavad Gita. And there, when he sings, it falls on all ears of these humans. A few respond, few give ear to it, others it flows off. Few give ear, and those who give ear, when it touches the heart, it awakens. It awakens to the reality. Immediately starts preparing for the war. And everywhere he has to fight ignorance and knowledge, vasanas and self-control. Prepares. This external challenges and problems of life to fight alone. This is the thing what Bhagavad Gita is going to give us, and this is what we hear. It fills us. The soul prepares for the war, for the battle, with courage and strength on one side, got from the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, repeated understanding, repeated instructions, repeated assurances. I am there with you. I am Name Bhakta Pranashyati, my devotee will never perish. So, strength and courage on one side, on the other, faith and devotion. Faith and devotion. With that he prepares for the war and he wins. Every soul who has these four, strength and courage of the Atman, Atma Bala, bringing it down, and faith and devotion to God, have succeeded in transcending this nature. So do we do. That's why it is called the Song of the God. Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita. Song, Gitam, Bhagavata Gitam. Here we see another important thing is Gita is in feminine. There are others, so many Gitas are there. Here when the term Gita comes into picture, it is feminine. Gita, Bhagavad Gita. Vedu Gitam in the Bhagavata. Gopika Gitam is neuter gender. But here it is feminine. Bhagavad Gita. Why does this Gita feminine is used? Because it is not a general song sung by anything, or it is not something, it is giving the ever-flowing absolute, whether human existence is there or not, the knowledge of the absolute is there in the nature at all times. It is there eternally. That eternally flowing knowledge, which is passing through generations of generation appear and generations itself, whole things will be wiped away. That knowledge flows down. That knowledge is being disseminated here. It is being spread. It is being given. It is going to flow. The knowledge is flowing and keeping flow. And here we see this. That's why it is given it is ever flowing knowledge. And the two banks, it's like a river. When one is becoming many, the knowledge is infinite, eternal. You just touch it, it goes on opening your doors. Everywhere you start seeing light, everywhere new way of experiencing God. Sri Ramakrishna used to say, oh, how many ways I experienced God. So it is limitless, it is expanding, ever expanding is always feminine. The nature is one becoming many becoming many more. Santana, santanute. It's expansion, santana. I'm expanding through my santana. So this expansion is always feminine. So knowledge expanding eternally, unendingly, is called Gita, not Gitam. Other Gitas are also there. Avadhuta Gita, all these Gitas are there, which are giving knowledge. Gopika Gitam, Venu Gitam. It's a song like. It is sung for particular purpose. It has limitation. This is unlimited. So Gita. Another thing is, it is Gita-su Upanishadsu. Gita-su Upanishadsu. Upanishad is feminine. Because adjective of each other. So Gita-su Upanishad. Vidyayam. Brahma Vidyayam. All becomes Strilinga. So here that is also one of the reasons. And in our Hindu tradition, from ancient times, Hindu and Indian tradition, Shakti is always, power is always worshipped as feminine. Power. We give for power always femininehood. Wherever there's sacredity, the feminine is always, Shakti is always associated with purity and perfection. Purity, where there is purity. Now Ganga, it is Pavana Ganga. So it is worshipped as Mother Earth, Mother Earth. So in Indian tradition, what is sacred, which can give purity to others, it's called Pavana, Shuddha, Pavitra and Pavana. Shuddha is what is clean and neat. Pavitra is where there are no bad vibrations. Pavana is which is making others pure and divine. Pavana. Ganga is Pavana. Like that, Bhagavad Gita is Pavana. It's a Shakti, it's a power. Power can never get contaminated. Electricity got contaminated, we don't say. Burning power, fire, heat is getting not contaminated any time. All other things objects get contaminated. Power doesn't get contaminated. That's why wherever we see sacred things, we connect it to worship it as feminine. So here we see that Bhagavad Gita, it has emerged from the mouth of Lord. Every word, that's why Gita-su, every idea that flows of the mouth of Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, every idea that flows out, every assurance he gives in Bhagavad Gita, every shloka has come out of that's why plural is used, not Gitayam, Gita-su, Gite-galalli, Gitome, Gita, in songs, yes, it is one song. Bhagavad Gita, whole thing is one song. But every utterance, every shloka is considered as Gita. It's feminine. Upanishadsu, feminine. It is knowledge, it is unlimited knowledge, it is quantums, it is throwing. Knowledge, it is throwing in quantums. Quantum physics. So this knowledge is Upanishadsu. So it is feminine is given because of the sacredity, which is sacred for having come from the mouth of the Lord. So this will do for today. The Gita, I think Gita thing I have been able to complete. Gita Su, Upanishads. How deep you see as we go into the every bit. Hinduism is such a thing which doesn't have limits. Thakur used to say, don't limit God. Don't say he is this and not that. You may say this, he is this, but don't say he is not that. Yes. So today's this we will close here. I think one question is there.
Here is the one question. Pranam Maharaj, for novice people like us who have not realized the true nature of oneness, how should we love all without looking at the outer nature? What would be the steps to manifest loving all as a beginner?
Yes, expansion, observation. Observe the world. Millions of people suffering. Can you bear your own child or your own bodily suffering, mental suffering? Every house is split, every mind is split. Can you sleep? So, the more you see and try to see defects in the enjoyments and what attracts us, the two things must be there. We must be able to withdraw from the things which are non-essentials to divert our attention to the main objective of our life. So, I am expanding. When you start, it begins with self-love in the childhood. It's called narcissistic stage. In school, it is homostatic. Children, boys will join together and play, girls will start living together with their teachers and play. And as they enter into youth, it becomes heterosexual static. They attracts the opposite. There also love is there. Here also, the love that started by the child seeking appreciation from the people, dancing and showing and all that, narcissistic, becomes the homostatic. Then it becomes heterostatic. Heterostatic is loving opposite sex. Then they become parents. When the parents become, begins the first time it begins love as sacrifice. There is nothing to receive. It is giving, giving, giving. And as we observe from the spiritual perspective, those who don't have children have crossed that level, earlier levels of narcissistic to hetero, to get a child and love. That stage also they have crossed. Now from there, when they, at the age of around 36, first time the old age begins deep within the soul of the jiva, bodily existence of jiva. 36. 48, next 12 years. Every 12 years transformation take place. At this time, 48, they get menopause, andropause and all that. The external signs begin of old age. 60, it completes external signs. Then the downfall starts. Now at 36, deep within, the old age germinates. At that time, naturally, the mothers and fathers who have their children, who are attached to their children and limiting that love only to mine. Whatever happens to the neighbor is not my concern. There are people to look after. Now this breaks, and they are able to love all children who come to within their reach. Same treatment. Some children come, same love that mother gives to her child, she gives to the others, but it limits to the children level. And then when this heart is little expanded to now heart was within. With married life it started expanding, it has become 2, It has become many, but within the family, now it looks around. The sufferings and needs. Oh, it's like me, he is like me, she is like me. It starts helping. This love is expanding. Now it is, when we include the others, neighbors and all, feel for their suffering and participate in their joys and suffering. Some celebration is there. We too will enjoy in their celebrations. And when they are weeping, we too will weep. Our heart is expanded to the neighboring people. From there, this is expanding to the humanity level, global level. From there to the divine, which pervades everything and stands beyond. So this is expansion of love. It is a natural process also, but takes time. And if you do it consciously, it activates and fast results you get. I must love. God is there. Slowly try to see your Ishtadevata in others. How many times Sri Ramakrishna says, love all, love all. To love oneself and one's own people is Maya. To love all is Daya. So from Maya to Daya you come out. This much you do. How little expansion we bring values into life. I should not tell a lie. I should not take away somebody's property. Values. From there, when it expands to global level, my love, I bring ideals into my life. I will sacrifice my life for this purpose, for nation, for realizing God, for serving society. These ideals come into, when your love expands to the global level, when it expands to the cosmic level, you love God, who pervades the whole cosmos, and equally you love all beings, because He is pervading every heart. It is He manifesting as the Jiva. So this is how we go, with small sacrifices, whatever. When we take sannyas and live in as brahmacharis 9 years in the monastery, they will be telling, when you get little time and an opportunity to serve someone, run and do it. Especially the old sadhus, go and serve. You will get lot of knowledge from them, wisdom from them, devotion from them. Their experiences will help you to pass through many obstacles without getting the experiences yourself. This is something like seeking holy company. And then, if you get little time, call on God. If you get little time, go and serve. A child has come to the ashrama. Take his hand, go through the inside, all things go on, telling some small incidents of Thakur Mother Swamiji, giving them. That will do. But don't keep idle. This is love expanding. When we allow the inmates to come and join, we expect them to work in the world at least for 1 or 2 years. Bhajnanaji Maharaj used to say, minimum 2 years you have to work in the world, though you are capable of renouncing and coming away, so that you know what is pain, what is suffering. Otherwise only ego will be there. I renounced. I am the Lord of this universe. The Asura Sampatti, Asuri Sampat will come out. Once ego enters the monk, he has already fallen. So we morning going and standing before in the office, Namaskara sir, then he will know the pain of what the worldly people, how much of pain they suffer. So the spending money, they lavishly spend otherwise, because they have not earned. When father and child was there, he has grown up in those days, and father is grown up, he is simply eating by earning. Tomorrow he has to leave you alone. I am becoming old. He is not earning. See, he says, go and earn money and come. He goes here, there, asks for work, money, nobody gives. He comes empty-handed. Then father says, where did you eat? Nowhere I could get my food or anything. Eat, try to tomorrow. After 3 days he gets one job somewhere. They give him 1 rupee. He brings that 1 rupee and shows to father, I have earned 1 rupee. Father says, go and throw in the well and come. No. Before that, what he does is, he goes and takes from granny 1 rupee and comes. 3rd day, he doesn't get a job anywhere. Then he thinks, oh, father may not give me food today also. Whole day or two. He hides the whole day and gets 1 rupee from granny and gives to father. I have earned. Father says, go and throw it in the well and come. He freely goes and throws away and comes away. Then father will know he has not earned it. Next day he takes from mother. Another day he takes from father. Then people will get alert. Why he is taking 1 rupee every day? They don't give. Then he had to go. And searching. After 2 days he gets 1 rupee. Then he comes and gives to father. Father says, go and throw in this well. He says, this rupee should I throw in the well? He knows the value now. So that should happen. That's one of the things. All right then. Love all. Jai Ram Krishna, Jai Ram Krishna. I have to go. There is classes, 2-3 classes waiting for me now. Before my food. Otherwise they will not give me food. Jai Ram Krishna. Niranjanam nityamanantarupam bhaktanukampa dritavigraham vai Ishavataram parameshamidhyam tam Ramakrishnam shirasa namamaha.